Alright, welcome back, folks. Here we are. Third and final, I promise, of the 450 today. I want to get the lighter ones out of the way, save the IPAs for the weekend. Got 3 of those in there. This is the one that I thought sounded the best, actually, coming when the release was announced. I thought this actually sounded the best. Now, ironically enough, it's getting the lowest and poorest ratings of any 450 beer from that release in a long time. It's the Fresh Fruit Milkshake IPA. Now, look at this cool killer can. Fresh Fruit Milkshake IPA infused with cherries and vanilla. Cherry Vanilla Milkshake IPA. When they released this, I went nuts, and so did a lot of people. Just social media, Facebook, Twitter, all my friends were like, wow, this sounds awesome. And who knows, you might like it. The beer checks in at 6.4% alcohol by volume, 6.4. That's pretty much what most milkshake IPAs. I've not seen a milkshake IPA really higher than 7 or 8, but not really lower than 6. I think 6 is actually normal, so that's on board. So let's think good thoughts on this one. Let's get the top off and get it into a glass. Boy, it's cherry. Wow, I tell you what, we have different, like Cameron said, we were talking about the comments that it's 3.83, which is still a really good score. And that just kind of shows you how good 450 really is, when a 3.83 is like your lowest. There's so many breweries out there where 3.83 is one of their best beers. 450, 3.83 is one of their worst. So it really does show you, and I think Untapped does not really lie in the comments. This looks really cherry out of the can. My God, bursting out with the flavor. Let's get the pour, and it just looks like a cherry, almost like a cranberry. Yeah, and I watched a guy today, and his name, I forget, a homebrew guy. They reviewed their blueberry and vanilla Fresh Fruit IPA. Same thing as this with the cherry, and it was all blueberry. This is more, doesn't even look like cherries. It looks like, I don't even know if you really even call that cherry red. Yeah, I guess so. I don't know. It's definitely darker shade of red. Maybe a crimson almost. Scarlet. I don't know. It looks a little darker to me to be a cherry red. Well, let's get a nose. Not much head on this beer. Okay, so I'm getting some, a little bit of that IPA presence. I'm getting actually really good cherry flavors, some tart cherries. Also some nice vanilla notes. You're getting some vanilla notes. A lot of people are saying there was not much vanilla. Some people said there was no cherry. This is going to have cherry. I can tell you right now. The people that come in and say there's no cherry on this, I don't know. I don't see how this could not have cherry with this color. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, but I'm 90% sure that this is going to be loaded with cherries. And I'm getting some vanilla in the aroma. So again, thank you, Dougie, and thank you, everybody. Fresh Fruit Milkshake IPA infused with cherries and vanilla. Third and final 450 beer today. Cheers, guys. Let's think good thoughts, and cheers. Well, I tell you what, this is a no-go for me. And I didn't think I would say this is not good. And then when I said this about a 450 beer, this is not a good, my God. Almost got like a lactose hop presence up front with vanilla. There isn't much cherries, and I'm sitting here, I look like a moron now. There is not much cherries in this. It's vanilla and hops, and not a ton of hops. It's like a slight bitter, but this is, yeah. And I was so hyped when this was released, and nobody's perfect. I'm not knocking 450 at all. I mean, I still love. I think 450. I just drank 2 of the best sour smoothies, bro, on ice you're ever gonna drink, and I don't know. This is just not. That is not good. I don't know. That's just really hoppy and just dank and just this is, I don't know if I can get this down, guys. I don't. This is not a good beer. I would say 2.5, maybe 2.75 out of 5. Really, I'm disappointed because it sounded so good, infused with cherry and vanilla. And this is kind of why I just wanted to get a single can of these. If I would have paid $19 for 4 of these, I would have been in deep shit. Trying to get rid of 3. I don't know if I can stomach it, and I'm not knocking 450 at all. This is like just dank hops up front with a vanilla, like almond kind of finish. No cherry. And I don't know what the cherry puree, I just don't know what that is. I get like that milk lactose IPA flavor with vanilla. No cherry. Man, bummer, guys. So I'm going to do the Motorworks Porter to wrap up the night. Well, 2 out of 3 ain't bad. 9 out of 10 for 450. Nobody's perfect. They all have a dud. And In my personal opinion, this is not good. And, you know, most of Untapped said that as well. Still getting a 3.83. But I saw some 2s and 2.5s. You know, crap. I got to give it 2.75 maybe. You know, to be fair, because there is some hops in there. It has some vanilla in there, but 2.75 would be generous, I think. Unfortunately, so cheers, guys. I'm gonna really struggle to get this one down. I did pay $6 for it. I'm gonna get it down and keep the can, because the can is cool with the cherry logos. But swing and a miss, and nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect. See you guys.